me just put a 999 so that I know that you're hearing me. Okay, got it. All right, cool. So happy to see you all today. All right, so first of all, let me introduce myself a little bit. My name is Chong Hau. All right, I came from Penang. Typical Penang person. I like hawker food and everything. So who here is from Penang? Can you just put a 666 so that I know you're from Penang? And those that are in the rest of the place, maybe you can just show me where you are. Anyway, my talks are normally very relaxed one. So just chill, have fun, and then let's see what we can learn from here today. Okay. We have a few from Penang. So hope to see you all soon, right? after the incident, the COVID session, right? It's been a crazy 2 years. Business is expanding like crazy, but at the same time, we have no time to travel, right? I love to travel. Anyone love to travel here? Can you put a 2 so that I know that hey, you travel? Anyone that loves travel, good food, and extreme sports? Can you put 2? So these are some of my favorite things to do. I do have a bike. We do bike tours. We do surfing, skydiving. Hopefully next year after the COVID, we can go for snowboarding and so on. All right. So if there's anyone that's interested in this kind of fun stuff, just let me know, and then we can go together, right? So I see quite a number of you today. There are 21 of you. So anyway, welcome to the our business. I hope that you enjoy up to today, and then I hope that today my sharing will actually inspire you more actually to fight harder in your business and to actually reach the highest potential. All right. So before I start, I want to know something. All right. Anyone here that is doing business? All right. You have your own business. Can you put 1? And then anyone that is working or you are studying, going to work in the future, can you put 2 so that I roughly know who you are all and where are you right now? All right. Okay, we have quite a number of 2. That's cool. That's cool. Thanks for the response. By the way, I love chats like that. You are so cool. You give response, and then I'm happy to share with you all everything that I know in the business. So after that, if you want a Q&A session, if time allows, then I'll do a Q&A session, and we can maybe we can explore more. All right. Oh, so most of you are in category 2. That's good. That's good. All right. So some of us may be in business. Like I'm in both 1 and 2. I have a job and then I have multiple business. Right. So imagine. All right. Try to imagine this. If we are able to still continue to get whatever income that we have right now, minus the job, the time that we need to spend on our job, okay? How much will your life quality increase from the scale 1 to 10? 1 is that means that it doesn't improve anything. 10 means that shit, if I don't have to work and I have my current income, damn, I'm living a good life. So from the scale 1 to 10, how much are you? By having the same income that you have, but you no longer have to report to your superior. You don't have to go to work anymore by having the same income. From the scale 1 to 10, imagine how much more will your life improve? How much better will your lifestyle be? All right. Don't have to type in, but feel it in yourself. All right. Why do I want to start with this question? Because this is what MA is about. Right. This is what MA is about. All right. How to create a passive income using 3 to 5 years of crazy amount of effort, but in the future you can get the income that is at your current state or even better without continuing to contribute in the business anymore. Because we are creating network, we are not building sales, we are creating network, and network is the best thing in generating passive income. And that is the reason why I have plenty of time to travel, to explore, to actually have to achieve my own dream and bucket list. This is all because of Amway, right? Okay, so let me share my screen and then we can start the presentation. So at any point of time, if you have a question, just type into the chat box and then I'll reply, right? If I see. If not, I'll reply at the end, right? Okay, so let's start with this. How smart is your right foot? Most of us know that we can control our right foot, right? So let's play a game, okay? Okay, slightly hang your ankle at mid-air, all right? And try to turn clockwise. Okay, turn your ankle clockwise. See if you can do it. All right. And then by continuing doing this, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. All right. Continue to do this. And then write a 6 in midair. By continuing to turn your leg, your feet clockwise. Is it hard? Did anyone get it? You can write a number 6 and at the same time. Okay, most of us can't unless you do like crazy amount of practice, but most of us will go haywire like, hey, happening. Okay, so this is the interesting part on our brain. All right. As much as we thought we can multitask, we couldn't. All right. In most cases, when we wanted to multitask, we may miss out something. So today, since today we are here for this hour, we are going to have a relaxing session. Why not just put everything else aside, all right? And then stay with me, have fun, enjoy the moment, and then hopefully you can learn something or take something from what I share, right? Okay, so before I start, I want to thanks to my mentor because without my mentor, I'm nothing, right? I used to be a anti MA business person, sad to say, all right? I don't like network marketing. I don't like insurance. I don't like business. I don't like investment. All I wanted to do is be an IT guy, be a professional person, it feels like as a professional, it feels atas, like like a professor in IT or specialized in IT. Until they inspire me that hey, there are a lot of things that we can do in life. Although being a professional is cool, but there are a lot of cool stuff we can do in life, not just that. All right. So thanks for my mentor to actually inspire me to move forward in business. And then now I have multiple business and investment in my portfolio, right? And then the next one, I want to thank my family because without them, their mental support is really necessary for us to actually continue to move forward smoothly, right? And then the last one I wanted to thank you is my lovely wife, all right? Those days when we start the business, she's still my girlfriend. Okay, now it's my wife already. Okay, so we travel a lot together, not for business trip, but for holidays. Okay, because I love my wife, right? I wanted to give her the best. I wanted to enjoy more in this life with her, so we always travel together. Okay, all right. So I'll start with my my story when I was young. All right, I actually started my IT studies since Form 1. All right. Oh, Alvin, are you there? Hello, Alvin.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I because I'm using my desktop to share my screen, and then I'm using my other phone to share my 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 face. So I think maybe you need to spotlight or something. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Spotlight. Which one? Okay, share the screen one.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So the first thing when I was Form 1, that's where I started to feel like, hey, I'm an adult already. I start to grow up already, so I need to do something for my future. All right, because finished UPSR already, upgraded. Okay, I'm going into secondary school, so I wanted to. So I wanted to plan for my future. All right, so I asked my mom, hey, what should I do in the future? So my mom is a housewife, and then she is actually very intelligent. She introduced me to my auntie. All right. My mom just showed up. Oh, she don't want to show. She don't want to show herself. All right. Anyway, so she actually introduced me to my auntie, and because my auntie is a professional in Dell, all right, in MNC. So she actually tell me that, hey, IT has a future. All right, IT is very in trend right now. So if you study IT, you're gonna have a very good future. On the other hand, I'm a gamer. Okay, I love games. Who here love game? Please put one, so I know that I have friends here. Okay, so I'm a gamer. I love games. I play games all day night. On secondary school. I'm not now. Now I need to build my MA business. So I love games. So I thought that, hey, IT has a future. I love game. Game is IT. So why not study something that I love? So that's why I first stepped into this trap, this professional trap. So I stepped into the IT world, right? So since Form 1, I started to study. At the age of 3 years after, at the age of Form 3, all right? Actually, I have more than 13 certificates, and I'm ready to actually go into college. But because my father thought that if I go into college right now, and if I don't like IT in the future, I couldn't change because I don't have SPM cert. So he encouraged me to actually finish my SPM lah. So I'm like, oh, okay lah. Then I just settle the other 2 years lah. Then only I go to college. That's the reason why I graduate degree in the age of 21, right? Because I skip my diploma. I go straight into degree, right? So having said that, because I have started since very young, I realized that when I go to college, things are so easy to me. All right, things are so easy to me. When I go into my first semester in college, those things that I learned at the age of 18 during my college days are things that I learned during my 13 years old when I'm Form 1. So things are so easy, and scoring A's are like so easy for me. All right, so easy. It's not that I'm a genius, but it's because I've prepped myself for more than 5 years. From Form 1 to Form 5, I've been studying IT for more than 5 years, and things become so easy when I go into college. And that rings a bell. That suddenly let me understand a very important thing in life. There is a shortcut in life, and the shortcut is called preparation. Imagine those people that never study IT and then they went into the course, all right? For them, semester 1 is hell, all right? Too many things to understand at one point of time. But for me, it's easy because I prepped for more than 5 years, not because I'm smart. It's just because I have more than 5 years of experience in it already, all right? So that actually drives my future behavior up to today, all right? Everything that I do, okay, I will plan ahead. I will prepare ahead even if I don't need to. And that's what drives me into MA. I'll share with you later, right? So when I came out from college, I thought that, hey, someday I will have my own room, okay, in this kind of skyscrapers with super cool high rise, and then I'll have my own assistant. I can press a button, ask them to bring me a coffee, and you know, those cool stuff in Hong Kong movie where they show like, oh, professionals are always like damn cool, right? So that's my imagination, right? Sadly. And this is what I realized, all right? When I went into my first interview to IT, this IT job, this is what I see, all right? My director sitting in a cube. Imagine the impact that I have. Like, what? A director don't even have their own seat, own room. So I'm like, oh shit, man! I thought being a professional is cool. I have my own skyscraper kind of window room and things. But okay, so end up this is professional, right? Sitting in front of a computer and do professional stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's the fact. So I'm not really disappointed with this. I'm just a little bit shocking. So, but overall, my job is still okay, right? Imagine this. This is my job. Okay, I can go into my office at 9:30, and then I have a breakfast until 10:30, and then I reply some mails, make sure everything is okay. My subordinates are doing okay. At 11:30 to 12, I go for lunch. 1:30, I come back, reply another few mails, make sure that things are going okay. 3:30, I'll go for normally 2:30 to 3, I'll go for tea break, and then another hour of checking emails to make sure everything goes okay, and then 4:30 to 5, I'll go home. So that's my life in my career lah. So people will say, "What? This is your career? You're working less than 3 hours a day?" Yeah, that's my role. Okay, my role is to actually monitor and make sure everything is okay. I'm a project manager. All right, so we don't spend a lot of time doing technical stuff, but we need to make sure everything goes globally okay. So that's my task. So I'm having a relaxing and enjoyable job, but as what I said just now, I need to prepare myself for the future, all right, in order to always stay having an enjoyable life. Because if I don't prepare right now, my enjoyable limit will stop here. Do you agree? So I need to push forward to see what's for the future. What's the in-trend thing for the future? What can I plan for the future so that I can live better and better and better every time, all right, every year. So that, and there are a few factors that drives me. The first thing is about communication. Anyone here that has a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or is married? Can you put one so that I can see? Okay, all right. I'm married anyway. Okay, so let me ask you this important thing. What's the communication topic for you and your other half. All right. In most cases, if both of us are working, I assume that you will have a lot of communication about work life. My boss, my colleague, do what. Then they will talk about their boss, their work life, their career, their problem, right? I don't understand. At that point of time when I haven't joined MA, when both of us are working, me and my wife is working, she is talking about her boss and her colleague. I'm talking about my boss and my colleague. None of us understand each other, and then that's our communication. So I feel like, hey, I start to lose those kind of passion where like when we started, because we started to become girlfriend and boyfriend since college time. So those days we do assignment together, we play games together, we do a lot of things together. But when we start to work more than 8 hours are contributed to job, come back, we got something to actually we want to let our frustration go. Then we talk about those things, and then I realized that our communication about something that we can work together get less and less. All right, and that worries me. I wanted a very good, very romantic, very enjoyable couple life. That's what my ultimate goal. All right, having a good, enjoyable romantic life. This communications. And then the next thing that worries me is my future. Like what I say, I wanted to plan 5 to 10 years ahead. And the last one that I worry is the responsibility for our loved one. Imagine we always say that we love our wife, we love our husband, right? Can you imagine, touch wood, if one day there's something that happens to us and then we pass away? What have you left for your family that you love so much? What kind of legacy have you left them? A little bit of money, some properties, or did you leave them a passive income that they can live worry-free for their lifetime? I think this is very important for most of us, especially when you are an adult, you're starting to work, or you're more than 30s like me. All right. Love is not just about love, it's about responsibility. Because no one knows the future and no one knows when are we going to pass away. But having a responsibility to build a passive income for the people that we love, and to make sure that even if we pass away, they can live a good life. I believe it's very important. If you agree with this, please put a 6 so that I understand that you agree with this too. But I really truly feel that I need to do something to make sure that people that I love have a backup plan. All right. So these are the 3 things that worries me when I was starting my career. Right. So I asked myself, okay, then what should I do? What should I do? So Chinese, our standard procedure, if we wanted to break through our financial gains, the first thing we think of is do business. All right. So that time I wanted to do this kind of a bento and satay kind of shop because it's cheap to start. It's less than 20K to start, and then it's tasty. Okay. So that's our Chinese are very, very interesting fact. If you ask 10 out of 10 of them, 9 of them will say they want to open a cafe or something related to food. I don't know why, but I'm one of them. I don't know why also, but that's the culture, right? Food. Okay. So before I even started my own business, that's where I met my upline. Okay. He's actually one of Dell's employee, my colleague. All right. So I met him there, and then that's where he started to be awkwardly friendly to me. Okay. The first time we met, because he's not like my close colleague, he's just inside Dell, but we are not in the same department. So I never met him before. So the first time we met is because he wanted to troubleshoot his PC. He wanted to update some new stuff inside. And then I'm the person in charge. Came to me, first time meet up. Imagine we meet up for the first time. He, a guy, okay, bring me soft drinks to my cube, and then say hi to me like, hey, like a very friendly hi, like we are old friend kind of, hey, hi, how are you? And then what you're doing? Hey, I belanja you the soft drink. Imagine if that happened to you, what is in your mind? It feels so weird. I thought it's gay, but it's not. Okay. Okay. Now I officially tell you it's not gay. Okay. But it feels so weird until I know, oh, he's doing MA, so that's why he's so friendly. He's used to this kind of friendly culture, right? But because in corporate life, we don't have this kind of friendly culture, so it's super weird for me. And then he's the guy that after when we know each other for a while, then he started to invite me to telematch. All right. I don't know that telematch is under MA. He never told me. He just tell me that there's a double X challenge, and I don't know what the hell is double X. I just see that, oh, there's something fun to play with. I love extreme sport. I love sports. So he said there's a telematch. All right, let's do it then. I invited another two friends, and then we go for the telematch. That's where I first know my upline, right? And then we went, we have fun, we play, we challenge a lot of things. But three of us, okay, me and my two other friends, we see that there are a lot of people that are, because the ranking keeps get updated every time there are some team accomplish something. So we see that, oh, there are a lot of teams that are really strong. So we felt that I think we are not able to be in the top 10 already. So because the semi-final is top 10, only top 10 can join the final. So we thought that there's no chance already, so might as well go back lah. Let's just let it be lah. And Kui Ping, my upline, is the crazy one. He suddenly unleashed his positive power. He tell me that don't go back. We must believe. If you believe, things will happen. I'm like, what? If I believe my number 11, if I'm ranked number 11, can my belief become ranked number 10? That's for me, that's total bullshit. All right. I don't believe in belief. I believe in facts. Okay. If the fact says that we are going to lose, we are going to lose. Okay. So, but anyway, because he's the one that invited us, so three of us don't want to disappoint him. So we decided to wait lah. Like okay lah, let's wait lah. If you like to wait, then let's wait together lah. And end up, we really got ranked at number 10. Okay. And then we successfully went into the semi-final. So at that point of time, I realized one thing. Hey, Kui Ping is someone that I wanted to mix with. Why? Because he's so positive. If it wasn't because of him, we would be removed because we have go back already. So the competition will remove us and then put number 11 into our rank, and then they will be the finalists. But just because of Kui Ping positiveness, it drives us to believe that we can be top 10. And then we are really in top 10, and we got into the semi-final just because of him asking us to, because of his positiveness. So at that moment of time, I feel like, hey, this guy is interesting. I wanted to learn from him, and I wanted to get close to him because he is so positive. I feel like if I got attached to him, I can have a positive life too, right? And that's where I started to have a very good impression with Kui Ping. So now, if you are here, if you're in the business for maybe 3 months, 6 months, or even a few years, try to understand this. A lot of people wanted to inspire people and attract talents, right? The first criteria to attract people are being positive. There's so many negative things that is happening outside. There are so many negative people that are spreading negative news. People wanted positive powers so badly they couldn't find any around them. And if you are the positive person, people get attracted to you, just like I've been attracted to Kui Ping. So stay positive. Enjoy your moment. Even I know in Amway sometimes there are hard times, but enjoy the moment and stay positive. You will be able to attract a lot of talents around you. All right. So that's why I started to have an impression with Kui Ping. And at the end of the game, finally I know, like, oh, okay, this is an Amway organized competition. At that point of time, I don't feel bad about Amway. I feel interesting about Amway. I feel like, hey, Amway has a lot of fun things to do. So if I join Amway, maybe I can have more telematch in the future, right? So my first impression and the first reason to join Amway is not because it's a business that can generate passive income. I joined because it's fun, right? I wanted to join because it's fun. But since that it's a business and I was planning to set up a hawker store anyway, so I thought that, hey, maybe I can try to understand Amway business first. And because it's cheap to start, okay, it only costs like what? I think at my time is 85 ringgit or 90 ringgit. You guys are lucky. You guys joined with 30 ringgit right now. But at my time it's 90 ringgit. So I feel like, hey, if I spend 90 ringgit, learn something from here, I fail my Amway business, I use this experience to open my hawker center, maybe I can do better because I've experienced already. So that's my initial the second reason that I joined Amway. And the third reason that I joined Amway is because I hear one thing out of the whole OPP. I actually asked Kui Ping to share OPP to me because I wanted to join the business and learn something from here. So he showed me the plan, draw, a lot of circles, a lot of lines, a lot of numbers. I don't understand a shit, okay? I'm an IT guy. I'm bad in calculation. All calculation is calculated by my computer. I use Excel to calculate. All right. So I don't understand anything that he mentioned. But I understand one thing. Okay, I understand. I heard this word, passive income. It never comes into a mind or a Chinese family about passive income, because we, especially my family, my whole family, it's are professionals. Okay, my father is a chief engineer in Gamuda. My auntie is a chief director in Dell. My uncle is a chief engineer in Asia Pacific for Intel. Every one of them are professionals. None of them share with me about passive income. All of them share with me how potential it is to be an employee and earn millions of dollars. Okay. But this is the first time I heard passive income. All right. So in my previous imagination and understanding of passive income is I work very hard, and I start a business, my business generate income, I buy property, those property I'll start to invest and collect rent. All right. If you don't know who is that, that's from Kung Fu Hustle. Okay, that's the landowner. All right. So that's my understanding about passive income, nothing else. All right. And then if I were able to do this cycle, all right, work, success, get business, also success, buy property, also bought a successful property, able to continue to invest and collect rent, this is going to be my life, okay? Success, young, all right? I'm going to show you 3 things. If those are things that you wanted, can you put a 3? First thing, free from 8 to 5 job. No longer need to continue your 8 to 5 job, 8 hours a day, or continue your business. If this is what you want, put a 3, all right? So I know this is what you want, all right? The second thing, financial freedom. It's not like ultra rich billionaire, but you have the financial capability to buy or enjoy whatever you want. If this is what you want, put a 3, okay? And the third thing is freedom of choice. That means you have time, you have financial power, and then at the same time, you have choice. That means you don't have to continue to headache with clients, run marketing, make sure your business is okay. You don't have all this hassle, okay? All you have is choice. Where you want to go, where you want to contribute your time to. Maybe I want to do charity. I wanted to go to Africa to help those people, or I wanted to travel. I don't have any problem financially and time-wise. I have freedom of choice, right? If this 3 is things that you want, it's the things that I want to. But life is cruel. You see, most of the people that have financial freedom, time freedom, and freedom of choice is around at this age already. Well, you can still enjoy life if you are healthy, but most of us only reach that at this moment, right? There's a lot of things we can't do already at that moment. You can't skydive, you can't do snowboarding and crazy stuff, okay? And in most cases, a lot of people would wait until they die and they still haven't get their financial freedom, time freedom, and freedom of choice. This is a cruel, right? If we are talking about each of us having 1,000 years, okay, to put in our effort to build our passive income or to build our financial gains, of course, everyone can be a multimillionaire. But life only allows us 75 to 95 years, maybe. At top, maybe 100 or 110. So we need to find a way to effectively generate income and time together so that we can live a good life at young age, right? So this is the thing, all right? So we need to understand. That moment, I realized an interesting fact, okay? In order to generate 1,000 ringgit passive income, you need to have a 400,000 cash bought house. Because if you don't cash buy it, that 1,000 goes back to bank, all right? 400,000 cash, you buy it, you get 1,000 passive income. If I want 10,000 ringgit passive income every month, in order to live a comfortable life, I will need 10 of these houses fully paid, and then I can generate 10,000 ringgit passive income each and every year, all right? But my upline Kuiping, when I first listened to the OPP, he tell me I just need to pay 95 ringgit and 40 cents, joining a member, put in effort, and I can generate 5-figure passive income without buying 10 houses, without paying that 4 million. Come on, man. Do you think I will still try to think about it? I don't even want to think about it. I want it. I really, really want this business. I don't know how much it takes, but I'm willing to pay whatever it takes because, come on, 95 ringgit and 40 cents, changing my own buying habit from buying from Tesco and Jesco to Amway, I can start to have a potential 10,000 ringgit passive income. So I straight away say yes, okay, without any excuse. I'm an IT guy. Remember, I'm an IT guy. The reason I study IT is because I'm an introvert. I don't like to talk to people. I don't like to mingle with people. I don't even like to go clubbing and dance. Okay, I don't even like to kick football because there are so many people in the football field. I hate footballs. I play snooker. I play pool. I play some individual games like bowling, but I don't play footballs. So I'm a very extremely introvert person with no time because I'm extremely workaholic. So when I start working, I can work for more than 18 hours. I have no friends. I have no, I'm very limited relative. I have no communication skill, no sales experience, don't like to talk to people at all. But I really wanted the business. It attracts me so much that, hey, if I can have 5-figure passive income without working or doing any business, just by using my product and expanding this network, this is crazy. Come on. Have you ever actually sit down and understand what Amway is about? It's a business that you can generate network of daily use product user, and then it gives you 5-figure income, and even more if you are EDC and above, right? So it's, for me, it's crazy, and I really want it. I've never heard of this kind of income. I only heard of people that get rent. I heard of people that have invested a lot of money in order to get passive income in share market. But I've never heard that you can pay 95 ringgit, put in effort, and then it can become a passive income too. So I wanted it. So if someone offer you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it or not, just say yes first, and then learn how to do it later, because it's never too late to learn, right? We may not be an expert in Amway, we may not be an expert in communication, but hey, you see, 12 years after now, I can share something with you. Maybe not really good in sharing, but hey, at least I can share something already, right? Compared to if I were 12 years back, I'll be sweating right now, having gastric, and I may faint during the conversation because I have so much of stage fright. Okay, I dare not talk on stage. But now the biggest event I've been to, it's BES, right? Speak in front of more than 5,000 people. So everything can be learned. So if you are still a newbie now, okay, in Amway, don't worry. I was a newbie. Takes me a lot of time to actually build up my self-confidence and my communication skill. But hey, if I can do it, you can do it too, right? Okay, so let's analyze Amway. Because as a professional, you know lah, we like to analyze stuff. So this is what I have seen, and I hope sharing with you this, you have more understanding about how the business works. Okay, Amway is just like a monopoly, all right? Monopoly, anyone that have never played Monopoly before, can you put a 1 so that I know that I'm too old school already? I think most of us know Monopoly, right? Is there anyone that never played Monopoly? Okay, no ones, so I assume all of you know what is Monopoly. And Monopoly is a very easy game. You buy lands, okay? You roll a dice, the dice hit a land, you can opt to buy the land. Okay, if you buy the land, someone step on your land, they have to pay. It means that they rent the land from you, okay? So rule number 1, people step on your thing, they pay. Rule number 2, you step on people's stuff, you need to pay. There's a Monopoly game called Supermarket Monopoly that we are always forced to join either way, all right? Unless you live in a cave and you don't use toothbrush and toothpaste. Else, every single morning when we start to wake up, the toothbrush we use, the toothpaste we use, dental floss that we use, the shampoo that we use, every single part of this belongs to some other multi-billionaires in the market, the manufacturers of these products, okay? They are the owner of this land. Every single morning, we have to step through it until night, paying all of them. And none of it belongs to us. Do you agree? That's the fact, because we need to spend in daily use product, but we are not able to generate income from it. So who owns them? Actually, there are only a few big companies that owns them, okay? Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Nestle, a lot of people, okay. Let's say some people say, I don't like Body Shop product. I prefer, maybe I prefer Olay. Okay, I like Olay more than Body Shop, but do you know they are from the same company? Oh no, Olay is not. There's some other company. Bioterm and Body Shop is the same company. Okay, Olay is under P&G. So either way, you like it or not, we are under the hands of these 9 to 10 companies, big shops. Okay, and they are the one that is generating passive income rather than us. So what if we are able to find a company that is willing to partner with us, okay, as a consumer, and let us sell their product and build network through our own effort on their products? That's where we start to generate income back to our own pocket rather than just giving it to the big shops, right? So this is how it works, okay? Amway is a company that gives us the authority and the distributorship to distribute all these products. And then through distributorship, we now own the land. We own part of the land. And when we grow our business, we start to generate income from there. Every toothbrush that we sell, every toothpaste that people use, we start to generate income from there rather than paying. And this is the fun thing, all right? If we have people, we will have income. So, but why do we need to switch to Amway brand? That's the biggest question. Because if we can solve this question, it means that there's a potential reason of buying it, and then that's where our income comes from. So let's take an example in one of our smallest product, okay, mouthwash. The X-brand mouthwash is 36 ringgit 13 cent for 2, all right? Our mouthwash is 37 ringgit 50 cent for 1. Okay, is it expensive? Most people say, wow, damn. Theirs is 36 ringgit, okay, for 2. Ours is only 1, but it costs 37 ringgit. It's so expensive. That's where the, well, Amway product is so expensive. That's where it comes from, all right? So now today, I'm going to exploit this, okay, to let you understand. This is a 750 ml 2 bottle, 36 ringgit. Ours is 50 ml, 37 ringgit, all right? But their per use is 1 cap because they are diluted. So every time you use 1 cap. So 2 bottle means 50 usage. Ours is 5 pump per usage because ours is concentrated, so you have to mix water. Per bottle usage is 90 cents, okay? So if we calculate back, for the brand L, per use is 70 cents, and our brand per use is 40 cents. Every single time we use this mouthwash, we save 30 cents rather than it's more expensive, it's cheaper, okay? So 30 cents might not seem a lot to you, but you see, if we use it once a time, we save 30 cents. If we use twice a day, we save 60 cents a day. If there's a family of 5, every single day, we can save 3 ringgit just by changing to the right mouthwash. Every month, we save 90 ringgit. Every year, we save 1,000. After 30 years of using mouthwash, we save 32,000, enough for you to actually invest on a property, the first payment, 10% payment. All right. So you see, I'm just talking about one mouthwash. What about toothbrush, our LOC? If we change everything, let's not talk about profiting first. We are actually saving a lot of money through understanding how to use concentrated products, okay? And there are more than 450 products. What if we change everything to this concentrated concept? What if we start to save right now? How much are we going to save for our family for the whole life? Can you imagine? So this is the benefit and the idea that we want to bring to the world, all right? Bring to our friends, bring to our partners, bring to our prospects. Letting them know that, hey, there's an opportunity for you to actually save money, use good product, and at the same time being able to distribute these products in the future if you like to, okay? So helping people to understand how to save generates income back to us. So it's a win-win situation in that sense, okay? And there are so much more that we can sell. So in Thailand, you can see we have a toilet paper roll, we have Heinz tomato ketchup, which is a good brand, okay? We even have those instant noodle and candies, okay? So I always joke with my team, if one day Malaysia sell toilet paper, your friend Pangsai also, you can generate income, okay? We have Pampers, we have mops, okay? There's a lot of things that we are distributing in Amway around the world, but not in Malaysia yet. Maybe in the future they will come into Malaysia, I don't know. But there are a lot of funny stuff all around the world that Amway is selling. Okay? And in Japan, they actually sell Apple products. And I think, if not mistaken, if you're an Amway member, you will have point by buying Amway products, and then you have discounts also, both together. Okay. So imagine one day people queue in front of your house to get an iPhone 14 or iPhone 15. All right, so the potential is there. But the next question most people will ask is, okay, I know Amway has the potential. I've heard of it for a lot of time, but is it easy? Okay, I would like to tell you nothing that creates success is easy, but the question is if it's possible and if it's workable. That is the key thing, all right? Some things are not duplicable, like success in gambling. Okay, you may put some money and then you may win 10, 20 times, but those are luck. Those are not skills. Those are not something that is duplicable. You may be stepping into a trend business which brings you a lot of money. Maybe you earn hundreds of thousands because of one business, but those are trend business. We may not be accurately capturing every single trend in the future, right? So it's not duplicable. So the question is not if it's easy. The question is if our success is duplicable. Is Alvin's success duplicable? Is my success duplicable? Is our diamond success duplicable? And the answer is yes. Amway business is duplicable. Every single person that puts in effort is guaranteed to have a successful life as long as you put in effort, because it's not impacted by market. It's not something like a trend product or anything. It's a FMCG. It's a daily use, just daily use products, right? So let me share with you some stories that I have. Okay, the first downline that I sponsor is skillless. I don't have any skill. Okay, he's not one of my Dell colleague. All right, came to my cube and then asked me to do something for him. I turned over and I asked him, "Hey, bro, you want to go MA meeting today?" And then he asked me, "Are you going?" Then I say, "Yeah, I'm going." They say, "Okay, let's go together." And then you go. There's someone that share OPP. If you're interested, and he joined. That's my first story. So easy. Even skillers also can sponsor people. I just bring people to the meetings because ECV has set up so many meetings, so many trainings, right? Today we have this YMWay session. Sometimes we have super OPP session. So just bring people in, and then you may be able to generate your first sponsor. But some people will say, you're lucky only, you thought every time you can bring people so easy, man. Yeah, I agree. So let's talk about this. Okay, toothpaste. Okay, use an ang pao or whatever you can get, the color paper or something. Do the demo. Okay, is that possible for you? Okay, even if it's not possible for you right now, I think after 10 to 20 times practice, it will be so easy for you because it's such a simple thing to demo and such a simple product to sell. Okay, there was one point of time that I actually tried to approach my friend for MA business. He's not interested at all. Okay, he even feel a little bit offended for me to continue to talk to him. So I say it's okay. Maybe I'll share with you about some of the products. So I share with him about toothpaste. I was new. I think that sharing is crap lah. Crappy sharing lah. But well, end of the day, he still buy from me lah. All right. I think maybe he feel like so PP because I was sweating, having gastric, and then continue to share. So maybe he feel like so PP, okay, I'll buy from you. After he bought that product, the second day he came back to me because he bought the toothpaste and a toothbrush together. Okay, but I only do the toothpaste demo. After he bought it, he came back to me and then he said, "Wow, Chong Hau, Miss MA products are so good." And I say, "Wow, it's just day one. What have you felt that makes you feel this good?" So he said that, "Oh, my girlfriend mouth is extremely small, so normally she will use the kids toothbrush. He never use adult toothbrush, but by using Amway toothbrush, because Amway toothbrush has patent, right? Our tip is very thin. So he said she is able to use this adult toothbrush." So I'm like, "Wow, okay, congratulations. That's the first testimonial that I have." So that's where I started to tell him again, do you know that behind this toothpaste and toothbrush, there is a huge potential business behind? And that triggers him to finally understand that, hey, this has potential and this business can be done. And from there, he started to build the business for a few months and then give up. But within that few months, he has built up a customer base of more than 30 people. And these 30 people has been using product until today. Up to today, it's been 12 years in my MA business. He is one of my early stage, my first year sponsor. And then until today, these 30 people are still using product, generating more than 6 to 9% PV. And this is the interesting thing. You will never know which toothpaste that you do or which brand that you sponsor that is going to generate more clients that love the product. But as long as we continue to believe and do it, you will find someone and you will be able to build the business. 30 people with starting with one toothpaste and one toothbrush. And this is the potential of Amway. Okay, if you say that, hey, I don't know how to sell toothbrush, how about bait? This is Dreamland Bait. It's not Amway brand. It's a well-known Dreamland Bait. Even if people that doesn't know about demos and doesn't know about Amway product, they know about Dreamland. Okay, I have a friend that has a spinal problem. Okay, and then she wanted to actually get a proper bait, and I introduced her this bait. And because he's my ex schoolmate, so she's also a very intelligent person, and she's also an engineer. So engineer, you give them facts, and then they're going to research cao before they buy their first bait. So after all the research in the market, finally comparing the balance between cost and quality, Dreamland Chiromax Pro Guard that we sell is the best option. Okay, so she decided to buy this bait. After she buy this bait, she was asking me like, hey, I thought Amway have some kind of business sharing kind of stuff, like business training, because kind of free right now. My job is kind of relaxed. I wanted to maybe learn some new business stuff. Can you introduce me into the business? I'm like, oh damn, automatic. So automatic, just like my previous case. So I'm like, okay, of course, sure. So I bring her into ESP and some of the business training. And out of this business training, not only she got a good bait, happy with it, she actually cured her pimples also. Her pimples become better, and her skin is so smooth right now. Okay, she is at my age, 36, and she still have a very good skin. And not only that, she's a founder's platinum in my group, having if as a founder's platinum, her business volume is somewhere around 600,000 to 1 million. All right, and then her group has tons of masters, dean list, club chairman, and PhD. Who would be able to imagine just by selling one bait can generate a group of few hundred people with talents inside? We will never know, but as long as you continue to believe and increase your network and continue to share OPP, you'll find a person. All right. If you tell me, hey, I don't know how to sell toothpaste, I don't know how to sell Dreamland also, I'm not good in selling. How about buying and shopping? Okay. This is a case where one of my friend, he actually she actually dare not break through to actually sell product. That's it. It's okay. Okay. It takes time. Okay. It takes some practice. May not be now, but maybe you can go when you go shopping, just try to know some people. Okay. And then maybe it helps. So that's where he started to actually go shopping, meet those people, those workers there, try to talk to them, be friendly, and then know them, get their number, and then try to approach them. And from that approach, it actually generates another young leader in the group, and that group generate more than 100 over people. Okay. And if you don't know how to buy things, how about having fun? Okay. My sister actually went to Legoland years back. Okay. And then one of their friend actually bring them into the Legoland. Okay. So she was so excited to share Amway. She continued to share how good Amway is, this and that, blah blah blah. And then that person actually, through that whole day, after that whole day of Legoland, becomes interested in Amway business. Okay. Never share OPP yet, but because of that passion, they feel it, and then they get interested in building the business, and that creates another platinum. Okay, in this is my Johor group. Okay, Kelvin Tan and so on. So we know them from having fun. Okay. So there's a lot of potential in Amway as long as we continue to be in the market and explore, expose ourselves, share with people about how good the business is, how potential are the products. The potential is, sky is the limit, right? And not only financially and group size that is growing. I get my dream body through Amway. I used to be I wouldn't say I'm super fat, but I'm a chubby guy. Okay, my body fat is somewhere around 34%. And then I always wanted to have a six pack, not for any specific health purposes. I just wanted to show off. Okay, to be honest, I wanted to have a six pack body at least once in my lifetime. And finally, happily through Nutrilite and Amway proper training. It's not just about the product, but because CBI gives us a proper training, I finally got my dream body. My body fat at that time is the lowest is 9%. Here is written 11, but my lowest is 9% body fat. Okay, that's where I take my photo on the right. And not only that, we have actually achieved our dream body, We actually help our partners to actually achieve their dream body, slim down, stay healthier. And one of my friends actually recovered from eczema. We always thought that eczema is something that is you're born into it. If you have eczema, you have eczema for life. Well, it's maybe it's true. I don't know. But after probiotics, she actually recovers a lot. She used to be sensitive with garlic, eggs, milk, of course, those seafood, and a lot of stuff. Come on, hey, have you ever heard of people that is sensitive with garlic and eggs? But she is, okay. She was detected to be sensitive with it, and once she stopped taking egg and garlic, her skin really started to recover. So well, yeah, it's a fact. But after taking probiotics, okay, twice a day, now she can take eggs, drink milk, and have garlic all together, and have no issue at all. All right. So it's amazing to see a lot of transformation, a lot of differences in people. This is my mom. My mom have gastric for more than 30 years. Her gastric is so serious. She need to take gastric pill and Panadol pill and Panadol Active Fast. And then once she get gastric, it will last for a few days. That means a migraine will start to come, and then she'll last for a few days and is suffering. And every single month, I see her suffer in this kind of cases. But through MA products, I've actually started to actually introduce her to proteins, vitamin C, and a few products. Right, she started to take constantly, and then after half a year, the gastric started to reduce. And after 1.5 years, I suddenly asked my mom, "Hey, seems like it's been almost a year. I never heard you mention that you have a gastric." And then that's where she realized, like, yeah, it's been a long time since I have a gastric. And then we realized that, hey, damn, it works. Okay, it actually helps her to recover from her gastric, which is amazing for me because we have been searching for a solution for my mom has been searching solution for 30 years, not able to solve it. By just having simple things that even consumer like us can distribute, actually help her in her gastric. I feel impressed and I feel really, really happy for my mom. And because we have reached our financial freedom and our freedom of choice, that's where I started to commit to bring my mom to travel every year. Of course, this 2 year we cannot travel, but every year I'm bringing my mom to travel so that she can see the world, right? And not only that, I love to actually bring my mom for travel. I like to travel with friends. This is where we went to Taiwan. Each of us rent one bike, and then we go island trip. Okay, we round the island with our mini scooter all around a small island. Okay, so this is what we call as a freedom of choice and freedom of time. We may be very rich, but if we are rich and we cannot leave our job or our business, what's rich about? What does it give you? It gives you a lot of numbers in the ATM machine only, in the bank only, right? But if we are rich in financial and we are rich in time and we are rich in freedom of choice, that's where good life comes in. We can contribute our life in things that are more purposeful than just job itself, right? And besides friend travel, family travel, I love couple travel. So each and every year we spend time for couple travel. So after friend travel, normally we extend our trip to couple travel. So me and my wife, we will travel together, have fun, enjoy our life. And then because life is short, right? So we wanted to enjoy as much as we can. At the same time, continue to work hard for the future. So I bring her to a lot of funny things. Like we went to this bird petting in Bali. We went to Japan, Bali Island. This is one of the island in the world that has the most rabbit inside one island. There are like, I think 2,000 to 5,000 bunnies inside this one island. So if you like bunnies, this is the place to be. So cute. I love it. Then we went for this dolphin interaction because Sylvan loves these animals. So every single year, we will go to one trip where we can see cute animals, and then she really enjoys it. And this dolphin, this dolphin very hams up. Let me tell you. This dolphin is very clever. Okay, every time when the coach asks him to come to me, he will come for 2 seconds and then he will leave. Okay, but when the coach asks him to go to Sylvan, he'll stay there until the coach asks him to leave. And the coach asks him for a few times only, he'll leave. Yeah, and it's a boy. It's a male dolphin. All right. So beware of dolphins. All right. They are scary. And me myself, I love extreme sports, so I spend a lot of time in perfecting my movements, my mobility, my balances, and then I do a lot of active sports. I do rock climbing, skydiving, surfing, anything that is extreme, I love it. All right, so I spend a lot of time on that. And I'm a photographer. I love to take photography. I love to do a lot of shots. These are things that I take. And I mean, this is from Europe. This few are from Europe. So I mean, this is life, right? I believe life is not just about working, do business, and then die. I believe life is about working very hard, getting what you want, and then at the same time having time and financial freedom to do whatever you want, to actually enjoy back whatever effort you have put in. And this is what Amway have given me, and I'm really glad. Okay, these are photos that I take. I really enjoy taking photos, and wanted to tell everyone about this. These are the last few stories, lah. All right, prioritize. Okay, I believe most of us have heard this story, but I think some of you haven't, so I'll share a little bit. There's a professor that asked his students actually to put in the stones, the stones, the pebbles, and the sand to one bottle, all right, and try to fit them all in without leaking out. Those that put in the rocks first, and then the pebble second, then the sand, is able to manage to fit in all in the jar. But those that put in the sand first, and then the pebble and the big stone, fail to do so. So the professors say, this is about prioritization in life. In life, if you know what is priority, you prioritize them first, you can have everything that you want in your life. If you don't prioritize, okay, you go to, and when you're young, you spend your time on enjoy, you feel like, hey, if I don't enjoy it, when I get old, I couldn't enjoy it. So you spend your time on the wrong thing first, then you end up not able to achieve everything that you want. All right. And that is the reason why when I started my Amway business, Amway is always my priority. More important than my birthday, more important than anything else. Because I know if I prioritize Amway, I can have everything. Okay. I'll share with you one story about my marriage. When we got married that year, we didn't went for honeymoon. Okay. And a lot of people will ask us, hey, why didn't you go for honeymoon? You should go for honeymoon. Don't save that money. I know I'm not saving the money, okay? Because at that moment of time, our Amway business is picking up, and I don't want to lose focus. It's not that we don't have the financial power to go travel, but I don't want to lose focus. I am on the mood. I'm on the momentum. I don't want to lose it. So we didn't went for travel at that year. 2 years after we reached our founder's platinum, that year we went to 11 countries. That year itself, we went to 11 countries. And then my friend said, wow, it's so rich, can go to 11 countries. Our honeymoon, we only went to one country, and it's only Asia. You went to Europe, went to US, and then you went around Asia. Then that's where I feel like, I did prioritize the right thing before I start to enjoy. If I were to be like them, I don't prioritize Amway first, I prioritize my honeymoon first. My honeymoon will be in Asia, and my honeymoon will be only for one country. Because I don't have the financial capability to go for multiple countries. So if you're starting the business right now, I would advise you to go all out, full focus. All right. Once you reach your diamond, you can have all the money, time, and freedom of choice you want to do whatever you want. So stay focused, build it, make it strong, and then enjoy your life forever without any command or any suggestion from anyone else anymore. Okay, trust me, this is the most important thing that you need to take back today. Okay, prioritize whatever is important to make sure that you reach your financial goal, and then only you enjoy your life, right? Last, I would like to share about power of leveraging. Okay, how to leverage. Actually, in life, if we want to success effectively, leveraging is very important. It's like going through a river. There's two ways to go through a river. Either we build a boat or we borrow a boat. We just buy a ferry ticket, we can go through a river, or we can build the whole boat and then try to go through the river, okay? One will take years, the other one, you just buy a ticket, 5 minutes, you are over there, the other side already. So understanding how to leverage in business world is very important. So we leverage on Amway's time, we leverage on Amway's financial, we leverage on Amway's experience. What do I mean by that? You see, most of the things that Amway is doing as a business is not, it doesn't need us. Like, for example, We don't open shop, Amway open for us. All right. We don't stock products, Amway stock for us. We don't run the marketing, Amway run the marketing for us. We don't do events, CVI is doing event for us. So we are leveraging their time to effectively build our business. And Amway is leveraging for us on their financial platform also, because we don't stock things. That means the company have to stock it in Malaysia, and we only buy whatever we need. So we are leveraging on this Amway giant financial power. And then we are leveraging their experience. They know what is best for the market. They have the research person. We leverage on their experience to build our Amway business. So you see, if you understand how to leverage things, it's going to be very easy to become successful. All right. Of course, it takes effort, but it will be so much easier. So leverage on what? Let's say this burger is something that we leverage. Some people, they utilize this burger to start up a store, a Ramly burger. Maybe they'll earn 6,000 to 8,000 a month. Some people are even smarter. They use burgers, same platform that they can leverage. They leverage it to become McDonald's, a franchise, and then they earn multi-million-dollar and even billions. Some are even smarter. They set up manufacturing factories to distribute these meat products, burger products to McDonald's and Ramly Burger. So they are super smart. And some people just know how to eat. The gateway is the same, all right? The things that they are leveraged are burger, but some leverage the burger to become fat, some leverage it to become successful. Same thing as Amway. Amway is just a tool for us to leverage. Some people, they go and do door-to-door sales. Of course, you hardly see it right now, but those days, they always, there are some people that don't know how to build Amway business. They go and do door-to-door sales and it fails. Then they blame Amway. Some people, they use Amway to stay healthy. Some people, they build it into a network that generates passive income. And some people just want to talk about Amway. Amway is good, Amway is no good. Oh, I see some of my friend become successful, he's a diamond already, live a good life. Or then some people say, oh, it's bad, I see my friend fail. They just keep talking. Amway is a tool. Whether you use it to talk, you use it to do door-to-door, you use it to stay healthy, or you use it to become an entrepreneur. So, but how can we accurately, bring ourselves into entrepreneurship rather than going the wrong way? It's through system. And the system is what we call as CVI. Okay. CVI, the eCVI, sorry, I missed out the E. Okay, our company eCVI is the one that educates us and bring us sufficient knowledge to build our Amway into entrepreneurship rather than anything else. So this is the power of system. And we may feel like, I feel like I may not be able to become successful. We may feel that at the initial stage, but don't worry. Let me tell you, as small as we can be, as long as we are standing on a giant shoulder, each Amway shoulder, we can see the world. Okay, we are partnering with one of the best team in the world, eCVI, and we are partnering with one of the highest ranking direct sales company in the world, Amway. So don't worry, everything is here. We are here to support you. CVI and Amway is there to support you. Just put in your effort, build the business, and live a good life. All right. So my sharing ends here. I'll see you at the top. Thank you.
Wow, what an amazing inspiration sharing from our guest speaker, Sapphire Oh Chong Hau tonight. Yeah. Okay. We really appreciate that, and we really learned a lot from our guest speaker tonight, right? From his sharing, right? What I learned from his sharing is about preparation. Okay, prepare early so that you will reach the destination easily if compared with others. Okay, if we use this concept in this Amway business and put it in our Amway business, and that will let us retire young, retire early, to get financial freedom. So that's why we have a lot of time to do whatever we want and whatever we love for our bucket list, right? So once again, our guest speaker, Sapphire Oh Chong Hau, is already a testimonial for us about that what will happen if we done it early in Amway business. So what we need to do is just put 100% belief and keep going. Okay, keep going for our beautiful future. Okay, so once again, let us write 111 as thankful and grateful to our guest speaker of tonight. Sapphire Oh Chong Hau for the amazing sharing. Okay, thanks to Chong Hau. Let us write 111 to thanks to him. Okay. So our weekly meeting is end here, and see you next Tuesday in original link. Yeah, original link as usual that we send. Okay, I will post it in WhatsApp group with the coming schedule too. That is for tonight, and hope you guys and learn something for the topic tonight. Okay, thanks to Chong Hau. Thanks everyone come to learn for yourself. Okay, that's it for tonight. Good night and bye bye. See you guys next Tuesday. Bye.